Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film the strip down challenge. I was tagged by two people, Carly from the Science of Chic and also Mika from Mika Chan Sailor, so I will leave their channels linked down below. This is a challenge where you have to talk for 10 minutes. It's going to be unfiltered, unedited, you know, just me and the camera. Just me and the camera. And this video is a direct response to Athena O'Neill's videos claiming that social media is fake and all these things, so I am going to voice my opinion. So have my phone here, 10 minutes, going to click start, and I'm going to begin talking. So I've been blogging for years now, years. I've been doing videos on YouTube since 2009 on and off. I started blogging in 2010, yeah. Again, on and off. It wasn't until I went to study abroad in 2011 that I started like blogging consistently. So I've been blogging for a while now, and I've seen a lot of things in the blogging community. I've seen some great people, some really bad people, so I can definitely relate to Athena's claims that social media is fake to a certain degree. Not completely, because I have met a lot of my friends through social media, so I don't want to drag the whole social media world down just because of the bad things that I've seen. So it has some good things, it has some bad things, and the lighting keeps changing because it's a little bit cloudy here in San Diego, so bear with me on that. So well, with Athena O'Neill, I know she's a young girl. She was Instagram famous, or just she had a good online presence. Basically, she did YouTube videos and all these things, and she was, I believe, younger than me, a few years younger than me. So it's basically a person who does not have that much like life experience, and I can totally see how she got sucked into this whole world of like having to put up a front to be liked, and like having numbers being everything. So I definitely can see how she got sucked into that. So it's not a really hard thing to happen. I mean, last October when I had my anxiety and I made a video about it, social media did play its part in that, because as a small content creator, I see how much work I put into it, how many hours I spent editing and taking pictures and doing all those things. Like, the things that I do go beyond a 9-to-5 job. That's how I'm gonna put it. And I don't think that content creators get the amount of respect that sometimes they deserve. And with me, I was putting all this work into like my blog and my YouTube, and I didn't feel like the numbers necessarily reflected that. And so it did get a little bit frustrating, and it kind of was one of those things that triggered my anxiety. So I can definitely see how Athena kind of felt overwhelmed. And with her, in her instance, she was getting paid to like do all these like fancy photo shoots and show off these outfits and all these things. I am not at that level yet. I do get the press samples, and I do an occasional sponsored blog post that I like I have to apply for those opportunities. They're not being offered to me the way maybe Athena was getting those offers. So I can understand her views and why she got depressed and all these things. So I can definitely see her side of the story and why she felt like she had to like put up a front, and how social media was fake basically. But I mean, there's also really nice aspects to social media. You get connected to people all around the world, and I've made so many friends through social media. Like, some of my bestest friends have their social media, Twitter, Tumblr, a few Facebook, YouTube, of course. So I've met great people through social media. I've also met horrible people through social media, and I've met bloggers that have to like fake a front. They have to like present themselves in a really fake manner, and so they can get likes and all these things. I've met people bloggers in my community that have shoplifted just to keep up with other bloggers in the community. And like, and I know this because it happened where I used to work, right in front of me too. I saw that with my eyes. So there's definitely some bad aspects in blogging. Some people just get jealous, they get possessive, they see that someone else is doing better, and they just like stop talking to them and start being aggressive and kind of like cold towards them. So you meet people from everywhere. You meet people that just do thrifting, do high-end things, people that are really nice and welcoming, people that are really cold. And it's just part of any community. So you meet the good people and the bad people, but I can definitely see how fake some aspects of social media and blogging are in terms of like how you consume that. If you're looking at a blogger's Instagram page or someone who uses that platform as a business as well, you have to be smart about how you consume that media, even when it comes to my own like Instagram page, because I am not lugging around a photographer when I take an outfit of the day post. Those days are planned out. I ask my friends, hey, you want to shoot something, and we go and shoot them. It's not like I'm, you know, out and about and then here's a photographer, just capture me. It's not like a paparazzi situation. You plan these things out. So those are the outfit of the days. They're planned out, but I mean, they're clothes from my closet and stuff that I do wear, just not on the days that I shoot. And like my flat lays, when I take product pictures, I'm not walking around the house with just a white piece of poster board taking pictures. Those are things that I plan out. Things on my Instagram, I kind of put more thought into it just because it is a visual portfolio, and some of the opportunities that I've gotten have been through Instagram. So a lot of the press releases that I get, just the things that have happened to me have happened through Instagram, because brands are looking through my profile and seeing how I take pictures and my style and all these things. So if you're a blogger, content creator, Instagram is not just a place to post like personal pictures, it's kind of like an online portfolio. And you as people who maybe are subscribers, viewers, you're not in the blogging community, you do have to be a little bit smart about how you consume, especially if you're very young and you kind of think like, oh my gosh, she has such a glamorous life, like look at her, she looks so perfect, like why can't I be that, like hashtag goals, you know, all these things. You do have to be aware that those pictures are planned. Everything's put up on Instagram for a reason. It's not just like random. Like I see my cousins and stuff posting pictures of like going out and more candid stuff. When you're a blogger, content creator, and Instagram is such a big platform for you, there's definitely a lot of thought into what goes up on Instagram. On Snapchat, that's a whole different story. You're seeing the raw, unfiltered version of me. You see my goofy side, you see it, and I feel like almost every person, every content creator that uses Snapchat, it's a little bit more loose over there and kind of shows their true colors. So that's the reason why I really love Snapchat, just because you see a person for who they are. And so I feel like Snapchat's good. I love Snapchat. Twitter is also a little bit more unfiltered for me, but I do use Twitter a lot to promote. So that's again another thing you have to consider when consuming that type of social media posts, is that ultimately those things do drive like views and all these things. So they are used to convey and like show your personality, but they're also used for a business aspect or promoting something. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I always promote my new videos and new blog posts, and you just have to like know how to consume media. And I think that's part of like of what Christina O'Neill was trying to say, is learning how to consume, especially if you're so young, because I can totally see someone who's maybe in middle school or high school just aspiring to be like these big bloggers because they think they live such a glamorous lifestyle and their life's not good enough and all these things. And dude, blogging is not very glamorous. I do it because I enjoy it. I don't get a ton of products sent my way. I do get sent products, which is very nice because I don't have the budget to be buying all these things that I review, especially the higher end stuff. But it's not very glamorous. I mean, I spend most of my days just sitting in front of my laptop editing, writing. filling out descriptions and all these things. So it's not very glamorous, but if you do it, you gotta do it because you enjoy it, not because you just want to like get all the benefits and get the free stuff and get the money and stuff, because the money doesn't roll in immediately. It's not a very high paying job. If I were to be completely honest, I get paid less than a minimum wage job. Yeah. So that's how I put it. It's definitely a lot of hard work, especially a lot of hard work getting noticed, because you're competing against so many people, and I really don't want to think about it as a competition. It's just you have to like kind of jump out of the crowd and like get noticed by people, because there's always a blogger or a content creator that you're gonna relate to. I don't watch a whole ton of people. I do watch a good majority, but the people that I watch oh, those are 10 minutes and I'm still talking. So the people that I watch are people that I can relate to, or just I don't know, they're people like, yeah, I can relate to, and I enjoy watching them. Like, for example, and I don't say this to disrespect anyone, someone like Zoella, or who else? Zoella, or I don't know, like Blair Fowler. I used to enjoy Blair Fowler a lot, but I feel when people cater to their younger audiences, I don't really have that connection with them, and I don't really enjoy them. But that's the beauty of YouTube and social media and stuff, that you can always find someone that you can relate to, which is amazing. I wish I would have had that platform like YouTube and stuff when I was younger, because I mean, growing up, being a pale Mexican, you wouldn't see a lot of people that looked like yourself in the media. Like for me, like growing up Mexican telenovelas, the women there were so like not me, not me at all. And then looking at the American media, I mean, I was not this like this beautiful like blonde woman with blue eyes, so it was hard to find someone that looked like me. And I think with social media you can do that so easily. You can find someone that you connect to, that you like aspire to be, or just it's sounding so cliche, it's just a beautiful thing to be able to find someone that you can see yourself, and like I don't know, it's just nice to get that representation, because it's not all about, you know, how the Oscars, the whole boycott and everything, but with social media you just get every person of every shape, size, hair color, skin tone, and it's just a great thing. But going back to Asena's claim that social media is fake, there's aspects that's fake about social media, I will admit to that, and but there's also some great parts. I think what you as a viewer need to do is learn how to consume social media and not get sucked into that world. So I think that's one of the things I've been practicing lately. And yeah, I post things, I put my thought into posting the Instagram posts and all these things, but I gotta remind myself, like, numbers aren't everything. They're not everything yet, so I don't need to be like anxious about it or feeling frustrated. So I just need to focus that energy on being creative, you know, replying to comments, having that relationship with people that watch your videos. I think that's something very beautiful and definitely way more valuable than just a number. So yeah, you just have to learn how to consume it. If you're also a content creator, you just have to learn how not to be sucked into that world, into the world of analytics and numbers and just that pressure to be on top. So yeah, I think that will be it. I don't know how long I've been talking for, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other like thoughts and feelings about this whole social media topic, please let me know in the comments below, because I would love to hear from you. Maybe you as a viewer have a different perspective on social media, so please let me know in the comments below. I'm very interested in seeing the conversations down there, but I can only speak on my experience, and I have seen some bad things in the blogging community and I have seen some amazing things, so I sit somewhere in the middle. But I'm not gonna bash Asena for her experience, because I cannot talk about someone's depression and anxiety. Only the person that's going through that knows what they're feeling. And I hope she's doing a lot better. I am not sure because I am not a friend and I don't know her personally, but I can only hope for the best for her and for just her mental state. So I'm not gonna bash her, I'm not gonna discredit her experience because it's her experience, not mine. She was speaking from her point of view, so I hope she's doing well and getting all those things solved within her family or herself, I don't know. But yeah, I can only speak on my experience, and I have seen good and bad aspects from it, so I just keep going around in circles, huh? This is what happens when I don't edit. So I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, bye! Bye!